So I was listening to your music and thinking I wanted to show you this piece that I've been constructing, which was my thought process about when giants fall, and then I'm just really loving the words that you're putting together. And so I wanted to show you what the impetus for this piece is. So this is a mirror cover, and it's something that I've been doing these this is my work. I'm fascinated by mirrors, and there actually do exist mirror covers, and they're very fancy, and the reason why you would cover a mirror, there's a couple of reasons. One would be because in the Turkish tradition, if you look at a mirror at dusk, you might see the devil. That's my favorite. And of course there's Through the Looking Glass, which says that on the other side of the mirror is an alternate reality, a mirror reality to what we have. And also in the Jewish tradition, people sit Shiva and cover their mirrors because they want to remember the essentials of the being that died, and not focus on vanity, like what kind of car or what kind of life this person, what kind of money this person had, but more the essence of the person, and what kind of person they were. And also they don't look at themselves when they're mourning other people, because they also don't want to think about the surface. They want to look deep. And so this piece is When Giants Fall, and it's composed of doilies that I've found. The top piece says, "I want to grow old," and that's something that Dad said to me on the phone the other day, and also embroidered kind of along the bottom. You can't really see this very well because of the I just propped it up here on my table, but I also embroidered the words, "Dad doesn't sound too good," because my kid said that to me when he and I were talking on the phone. So also what I've done is there's a handkerchief here that says "Thinking of You," and that's dyed with oak leaves. I bundled this and boiled it with oak leaves and left it. And I was looking into oak trees last semester and thinking about the whole the way that oak trees are the hardest, very hard wood, and they don't produce acorns until they're older. And anyway, I kind of identify with oak trees. And then so underneath there's 7 combs, which represent each one of us. And this is you. You're not tethered very strongly. I mean, you're tethered strongly to the mirror, but you have a lot of knots for you. And this is Jim, and this is me. And I'm a little bit fancy and woven in there, and but I'm not tied on very well. And then John and Mike are up here, and they're sewn on very well. And Renee and Robert doesn't have any knots to the fabric. He's kind of woven in there. And of course underneath is the mirror, and it it says When Giants Fall, and you can remove this cover, but I'm not going to do that right now. So I was thinking about your words and thinking about the last verse, and when you were kind of struggling, I think, a little bit with the words and saying, "When now my song is over." But I was thinking about what if there's words like, "Should my world be crashing, or should things be falling all around," and what in reality is happening, which is just something is changing, and who will be that legacy, who will be that person when a giant or a being falls. What are we left with? What are our choices, which I think you're talking about too, those choices of beauty and choices of despair. It's all things I'm thinking about. So I just wanted to show you the work I'm working on. All right.